Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mary Ladson Thomas, and welcome to an audio version, or I must say, also a video version of Caring is Sharing. This evening, I'm going to be talking on the subject of prayer. How sometimes we need to pray to do some of the most smallest, simplest, basic things. For instance, sometime for many people, just to be able to rise up out of their beds in the morning is just so hard. So sometimes they'll just continue to lay there and not seem to have the strength to get up. Sometimes the only way that that person will be able to get up and start moving around is that they would have to start praying. They would have to pray and pray and pray, and finally they are able to get up and start moving around. For many people, just the idea of being able to get up, to take a shower, to brush their teeth, to get dressed is such a hard task, and the only way that they can do it is that they have to pray. They have to constantly keep praying. When many people think in terms of having to leave the house, to drive to work, to them, that seems to be such a very, very hard task. And the only way that they can do it is that they would have to immediately start praying, and then they must pray and pray and pray. And finally, they would be able to gather up enough strength to be able to go on to work. So therefore, we see that prayer for so many people is so very, very, very important. The idea of some people having to go to a job to deal with a difficult supervisor or boss, or sometimes the people that they work with sometimes is so difficult, so they would have to pray on the way going to work, and when they get to work, they would have to continuously, silently in their hearts pray for the rest of the day to be able to endure things on that job. And once they go to work and they pray secretly in their heart all day long, and they're able to work throughout the day to get that number of hours done, then they could feel successful, that they have accomplished something. So we see the power of prayer helps in so many ways. For some people, the idea of knowing that they have to go to the grocery store, just the thought of it seems to be too difficult. So immediately, because they know that they have to get food in the house and different things like that, they have to immediately start praying. And they must pray and pray as they drive to the grocery store. Then once they get there, they have to pray so that they would be able to get out of the car and let their legs walk them into the grocery store. And while they're in there shopping, they have to continuously pray so that they will have the strength to complete the grocery shopping. And then the strength to be able to drive home and to be calm and to have a peacefulness within them. So I'm saying this to you this evening is because so many people worldwide experience some days feeling so incredibly weak that the only thing that they can do is pray. And I don't mean just praying for a couple of minutes or 5 or 6 minutes or 10 minutes and stopping. What I mean is some days a person has to continuously pray all day long in order for them to be able to have the stamina and to endure all day long. So we see that prayer in so many things and for so many people is so very, very important. So that's something that I just wanted to talk about to you. This video version or video segment of Caring is Sharing. So I'm going to be signing off for this segment, and any comments or any audios or videos you want to use as a comment for this segment, please feel free to do so, because maybe you have experienced this, or you may know other people that experience this on a daily basis, because we know that we are living in a time of turmoil. We are living in a time of so much stress, anxiety, and depression, so much sadness, so much grief. So I just wanted to share this with you. I'm just so very happy to have been able to spend this time with you. So until the next time, For the next version of Caring is Sharing, this again is Mary Latson Thomas saying to you, sincerely and with love, good night.